What's up, guys? I'm Garrett. You're tuned in to the Cutting Room Knife Review, where I review knives, blades, and all things sharp. Please like and subscribe so I can keep bringing you more killer knife content. What's up, you guys? You're tuned into the Cutting Room Knife Review. I'm your host, Garrett, and today we have another unboxing. This one is going to be for our Budget Banger series. It's another Vosteed, you guys, and these Vosteeds that I've been checking out have been awesome so far. This is the second Vosteed I'm looking at, and it is called the Porcupine. So let's get into this knife. And I need a knife. Okay, got me. Chavez 229 kickstop with the chisel blade on it. It's hollow ground on this side, completely flat on this side. Really unique and cool. Only for right-handed people. You can only cut this way. Cut this way doesn't work. Cut this way works. Interesting. I kind of like this knife. But it is not a budget blade, and it's not what we're unboxing, so it goes away. Let's check out the Porcupine. So just like the other Vosteed that we have information that doesn't want to come out. I think there's a blade cloth. Oh, we got a black blade cloth down here with a sport card and another raccoon sticker. Vosteed seems to like their raccoons and their horses. I'm not sure what the raccoon is. It seems like it's their mascot. And we have another blade taco. Blade taco. I keep saying blade tacos for these things. It's a knife taco, you guys. That's the second time I've said that. For some reason, I always call these Vosteeds blade tacos. This is a knife taco. Anyway, I don't really care for these as far as carrying knives around goes. I don't really ever use them, but I guess it's okay for shipping your knife in. Let's see. So we have a black micarta handle. I really like the blue on the pivot. That's cool. We got blue on the lanyard hole too. The micarta is nice. This is not an inset liner. This is definitely just on top of the liner. We got micarta just plopped on top of the liner. Looks like we have like jimping all over this knife and all over the liner. I kind of like that. I like the grippy texture. Smooth micarta, but not like bad smooth. It's just it's soft. It's interesting. All right, so we have a finger hole on this knife. Looks like just a finger hole for opening it. And we have a wire clip, deep carry wire pocket clip. Not too bad. I like a wire clip. It's not the most expensive, but it's cool. If you beat them up, no big deal. Goes in with one screw. Looks like it is ambidextrous. And we have their top liner lock. And we love these so far. So far on the raccoon, the top liner lock was phenomenal. Let's see if it is on the Porcupine. All right, well, that was a good flick. That was nice. Okay, all right. I see you, Vosteed. Wait, did you guys hear that? Okay, I didn't hear it that time. Wait, thumb roll it? Okay, slow roll it. 2 clicks. Did you hear 2 clicks? I'm hearing 2 clicks. 1 click, but that was fast. 2 clicks. That's interesting. The other Vosteed did not do that. Huh. So we have like a 2-click lockup. It reminds me of a Chris Reeves Sabenza 21 does 2 clicks like that. Huh. Very interesting. That's unique for this knife. I did not hear that on the raccoon at all, but the Porcupine has 2 clicks in the lockup. Huh. All right. Good action. It's on bearings again. We have jimping on this knife. Oh, huh. We have jimping way up on this knife for maybe like a pinch cut. And pinch the blade and do some fine work, some fine cutting. So we have, if you look, we have some jimping way up here on the blade. It stops, and we got jimping for your thumb back here. We have jimping on the liner. We have jimping on the liner down here, and jimping here in the choil. Now we have a choil that we choke up on, and okay, this kind of feels in my hand like the raccoon did, but a little bit different. We have this finger cutout in the line in our handle, and then we have this kind of half blade, half liner, or half scale, half handle choil. So when we sit up, we really sit up and in on this knife. It has a 3-inch blade, and I think the overall length is a little bit over 7 inches, like 7.16, 7.16. And we have 14C28 in the steel again, so that's going to be a good blade steel. This one comes in at $65, I believe. The lock, top liner lock, works good. We don't have very heavy blades to be carrying them down, but they seem to drop. This one has a much different feel to it than the Raccoon did. I'm thinking I kind of like the Raccoon a little bit better as far as the action goes, but how this knife sits in my hands, I do like this. I like how the ergonomics of the knife. The blade almost kind of reminds me. I don't dare to say a Rosie. I don't want to. Man, it does kind of remind me of like the big kind of belly, drop point belly of the Rosie. That's kind of a big push, but I like how my hand fits up into the blade. We basically have all this handle behind us. Hand fits really nice on the handle. Feels comfortable. Pretty fidgety with the top liner lock. Can roll the thumb real easy. I do like the size of the blade hole. Sometimes with these holes and the cutouts, you can't get your thumb into it. I have kind of a bigger hand. Sometimes my thumb's a little too chonky to get into those holes, and this one is just fine. That double click lockup has me tripping out. Huh. I'm going to have to look into that, why it does that. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments. Well, all right. This is pretty cool. So far, I like it. I like the colors. I like the way this knife looks. It's all very dark with these 2 blue accents. A little bit of flash, little pizzazz. The blade shape I do like a lot. I have a feeling it's going to be real slicey. It's going to flat grind. But 14C28N, easy to put an edge on. We have it, once again, in a PVD coating, so it's going to be very durable and rust resistant. Yeah, I like this knife so far a lot, you guys. I'm going to be enjoying carrying this for the next couple days and seeing how she works for me. And I will come back and give you guys a full review on this knife. And I'll just break her down like I'm going to do any of the other budget bangers and let you know if this is actually a budget banger. If it is, maybe I'll keep it. If not, I will definitely give it away. But if it is, maybe I will give it away anyway. And you might, who knows, you might get this knife. Anyway, this has been the Vosteed Knives Porcupine. I'm Garrett. This is the Cutting Room Knife Review. Until next time, guys, stay sharp.